Yeah, yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? How we doing, man? We got YouTube today. I hope everybody cracked yesterday, man. Hope everybody cracked yesterday. Now we go into today. We're going to break down the lines. I'm pumped up about today as well. Whew. I'm not sure, Jazz. That's a pretty good question. Jazz asked if we're going to do fantasy football. I'm just not 100% sure. If you're on YouTube, give me 1 second. I had to get a verification. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. We all been there. Oh, email. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 more second on YouTube. We're logging in, baby. I never am in Kensington. What the fuck? No. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 oh. Okay, everybody. I almost have everything done here for the day. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you guys weren't in the live stream yesterday, pretty much every game we broke down came through. We did talk about the Nationals and the Mets game to go under. Our play was on the Nerfy. We had the Rockies yesterday. That came through for you guys as well. But I'd probably be leaning towards the Brewers in this one now. We're going to touch on that here. If you guys don't know, heading into the 4th of July here, a lot of new series start. I think there's big action going off on Thursday. There is. 4th of July 4th, but I want to focus on today here. We're gonna take a look at the weather. We're gonna check see if any major line movement. A lot of stuff that I like to do throughout the early day. If you guys are new on TikTok, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, baby. No, that's my fault. If you're on YouTube, I was the one cutting it out there for a minute. I had to update some stuff. Phillies at plus 108. If you guys are new, the 9 a.m. gang, baby, we break down the games every day. Do me a favor, give me a follow. I'm waking up here myself, so if you guys don't mind, just give me 1 second. If you're on YouTube, subscriber mode is on. So we're gonna cook up a nice little 3-team parlay of all team totals. We're gonna go 2.5 for all 3 of them. We're going to see what we can come up with here, and I'm excited for the day. If you guys are new, baby, do me a favor and sub up to the channel. Happy 4th of July weekend to those traveling. Be safe. Skank Hunt on YouTube says, Phillies suck, go Cowboys. It's a very interesting name, and I'm glad you took the time out of your day as a grown adult to make that. But let's get it, baby. Hey, some people just got absolutely no lives. We gotta hand it to them. You know what I mean? Thoughts on Red Sox and Mets money line? Okay. I'll touch on that right now. Okay. I'll touch on that now. I really don't like to answer a ton of questions right away. I'd rather stick into the way the stream's gonna go. But I'll at the end of the day, what do you think about it? Right? Let's take a look at the numbers. Let's take a look at the different aspect of it. Keep hitting the like on TikTok. Obviously, it sounds pretty good. I don't think you need me to tell you that that's probably a good bet, but let's take a look at it, okay? All right, obviously the Red Sox today, I like the under in the Red Sox game today. We had an 8.5. I did a YouTube video for that one as well. Any Marlins and White Sox games, I definitely lean on the unders. Cutter Crawford's on the mound. Red Sox had a tough one. They've been absolutely dominant, and then they kind of fell off this last series. Obviously, I feel like a bounce back is mandatory. And if you don't get the win game 1, then you have to hammer game 2. That's what we would do. But if you're looking at the Red Sox and Mets parlay, you're looking at plus 173. I don't mind it, man. I really don't mind it. The Nationals showed what they're capable of yesterday. That bullpen just got absolutely torched. They have nothing in the tank. But yeah, I don't mind that. I kind of like that. 142, 166. Yeah, plus 173. You're going to need the Marlins to lose kind of hot bats against Philly, and just kind of overall playing better because you're playing a good team that has a weak lineup like the Phillies do right now. So I don't mind that. I do not mind that. Red Sox and Mets, I do not mind that at all. Plus 173. If you guys are new on TikTok, keep tapping the screen. If you're not following the page, follow the page. If you guys are new on YouTube, Spendy baby, what up? We have a 6-unit play today. It goes off at 6 or 7 o'clock, and I'm fucking pumped up for that. So let's dive into it, baby. We got a bunch of early games. White Sox, Guardians, Cardinals, and Pirates are the games that kind of lead us off. I do want to look at the biggest public bets of the day, and I want to see if there's an angle, maybe looking towards the other opposing side, like we did yesterday. We had the Rockies, the Brewers yesterday were the number 1 public bet of the day, and that ended up coming through for us, and the public lost on the Brewers. But that's A-okay. It doesn't always pan out that way, right? And at the end of the day, you have to have reasoning why to fade the public in that one. And Bryce Wilson, welcome to Coors, gives up a lot of hits, and everything we talked about came true. Give up a lot of hits, you go to Coors Field, and you have a team that's very capable, and as long as they put that decent lineup in, not those 160 and 180 batters that they've been slinging in there, it would have been a tough day for Bryce. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys are new, keep tapping the screen, follow the channel if you're not following. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor and follow the page. Yo, what up, bro? What up, Bo? I'm on the last 6 hours of my fast, baby. So I'm very fucking hungry right now, but you know what I mean? Mind over matter. You got to control your body. But let's take a look at the biggest public bets. And before I do, I do like to always ask, what's everyone's favorite? You need to fast. You need to control your mind. You need to own your mind. But most importantly, you need to reset that immune system, baby. I fast usually once a month. This month's only a 2-day fast. Last month I did a 3. It was really difficult, but that's all right. We're in here to talk about sports, baby. If you guys want tips on how to be as healthy as you can be, reach out to me on the side. Grass-fed meat. I'm talking. I get down to the dirty lotion. Fucking toothpaste, all that shit. Plant-based, organic, everything, man. There's too much weird shit in the world that I don't want to be a part of it. But looks like the Guardians are one of the top public plays of the day, rightfully so. And again, there's a lot of videos that I do, and I talk about. No, I do not take anything. I drink water, and then after midday of day 2, I have electrolytes. So no sugar, only electrolytes. Yeah. How many hours do I fast? 3 days, 2 days, at minimum 2 days. We're not talking hours here, man. Come on. Okay, we're sticking to it. If you guys fast, good luck with that shit. Nothing in your body but water after 24 hours, then you go to electrolytes. Red Sox are obviously a big public favorite today, rightfully so. I think that's still the right call. You can't pay me to do that. Nats Nerfy cashed yesterday. How about today? What up, Super Mario? Mets and Nationals. Mets, big public play today. I don't mind that. I do think the Nationals are a sneaky team, and we have that as a stay-away game. Did a 36-hour fast. Good job, Mike. Very good job. Yankees today are one of the bigger public ones, but again, I could back that. I could back the Yankees, especially with Gill on the mound. So just because it's a massive public play doesn't mean that it's the wrong play. Yesterday, the Astros were a massive public play. It was my top play of the day. But we're gonna write down just some of these. Love the Guardians -2.5. Mark, I think we're gonna shy away from the Guardians today, and we're gonna touch on that. Braves are also a big public play today. What else do we got? We have the over in the A's game. I'm sneaking in a total here as well. The over in the Orioles game. Both are at 7.5, I believe. Yeah, well, it's the Mariners, so we're going to touch on that. And, you know, it's very tough to take an Orioles game under, especially with them being one of the best teams to the over. And it's pretty wild that they're one of the best teams to the over. But, you know, just that tick over that 500 line, the over and unders have been wild. And then the Diamondbacks, that's the biggest public play of the day. Biggest public play of the day, D-backs over with the Dodgers. And that's at 97% in some places now. I'm only looking in one place right now. I appreciate the new follows. But yeah, that's just a big public angle. If you guys are looking at some of these plays, just tread lightly. Guardians today, Yankees today, Braves today, A's over and Orioles over. And the D-backs and Dodgers game to go over looks like it is the #1 public play of the day. I want to take a look at some of the weather implications that's going off today. Nothing wild early. A little bit of wind blowing in for the Boston and Miami game. That kind of backs the under that I like in that, but it did tick down to 8 in DraftKings. Red Sox. We have 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. So that Red Sox and Miami Marlins game gives us a little bit more push to go to the under. 12-mile-an-hour definitely plays a little bit of a role there. Other than that, I'm not seeing much. Chicago, Wrigley, we have winds blowing out. If you guys took a look at the line for the Cubs and Phillies today, it's not blowing directly out, but it's still blowing out enough to get. It's blowing about center left. I am probably going to be looking at that game today for sure. I got to look at the Phillies lineup though. Kansas City, we're getting 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. Coors, we got some winds blowing in, but they were blowing in yesterday, took no effect, and that's really it. As far as precipitation, maybe in the Minnesota game and the Kansas City game. Other than that, all the ballparks look pretty good today, so I'm excited for a good day of baseball, baby. We have Spaghetti on the mound today for the Astros against the Blue Jays. We'll see if he could do good. Gill's on the mound, and let's talk sports, baby. Now, as far as a standpoint, TikTok, if you're not following me, all my best bets that are on the card, first link in the link tree. Let's get after that. My favorite Nerfy. Man, you can never go wrong with a White Sox Nerfy, my man. Ben Armstead. What up, my buddy? You know who's winning? The Sniper. How about that? My favorite Nerfy today, you can never go wrong with a White Sox. Hold on one second, y'all. White Sox and Guardians. Never go wrong with the Nerfy there, okay? But with the 9.5 total, you're probably getting plus money on that as well. But let's see what my favorite Nerfy could be. And then we're going to go straight down the card, baby. We have one of the best home teams going at it today. One of the biggest public plays today. That's A-OK. Flexen's on the mound, says Sales. Yeah, but Flexen has been fucking good, man. Honestly, Flexen has been low-key good. So you know, he still may give up some like 2 or 3 runs, but he's not doing as bad, man. Thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you're new on YouTube, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel if you want to. Really like that Padres Rangers. Padres Rangers Nerfy. What's that total at? I would probably lean towards the Padres and the Nerfy. Padres game Nerfy. That would probably be my favorite Nerfy of the day. Can anyone get me a number on that? Looking at the 7.5, it's probably pretty juiced, pretty high. But you have Cease and Evaldi on the mound. 2 fucking dogs, man. Yeah, I definitely like the under in that one. Padres and Rangers. I would say that would probably be my favorite Nerfy. Maybe parlay that with the Orioles and the Mariners as well. Rodriguez and Kirby. I don't see many runs in that game at all, man. Again, just be cognizant, though. You have the number 1 away team with one of the top home teams going at it today. That's going to be a dogfight, man. That's going to be an absolute dogfight between the Orioles and the Mariners. And I talk about this quite often. It's never fun to back anybody. Shitty ass Mariners, man. They are tough. They are super, super tough to bet on. But all right, teams going today at home. Seattle is the number 4 team. They host the Orioles. They win at home at 66% of the games. And in Cleveland, they win at 75% of their games. Both home teams. Both you could probably fire up in a parlay too or something like that. But they go today, and wow. You could get the Indians at minus 205. So it'll be interesting to see what we do there. I'll be interested to see if we roll with that. But all right, let's get after it. All right, Red Sox and Marlins. That's the first game on the docket. We're seeing minus 165 here. Definitely nothing for me to jump on. I don't know anything about this pitcher. Belozo. He pitched one time against Kansas City. I don't know his background either. But I will say this. I just can't get behind the Red Sox in this game just because when you have a line that's off by like 50-some cents, I mean, you're in the 165 here. This line should easily be in the 200s. I don't want anything to do with it. And if anything, it'd be looking for us to take the Marlins. And I'm not backing the Marlins again. They're super, super fucking hard. Minus 145 for the Nerfy. I love that. I like the Nerfy in this game as well. Red Sox and Marlins. I'm going to take a look at that. Again, I don't know Belozo's background at all by any means. I tried to look into a little bit of it. But no, I don't know what he's about. But I do like the Red Sox Nerfy. They're not that good. They're not that good on the road either. I feel like the Red Sox got hot when they were at home in that little Yankee series. They got pretty fucking hot. If you guys are on TikTok, do me a favor. Keep tapping the screen to follow if you're not following the page. If you guys are on YouTube, same thing. But if I had to lean anything early, Red Sox and Marlins, I'm sticking to the under. I like the Nerfy. And if I had to take a play on the side, I'd probably go with the Marlins. White Sox and Guardians, one of the top public plays of the day. Just remember, you have to go up against the White Sox with Carrasco on the mound. And I'm not saying Carrasco's the worst pitcher, but he definitely fucking sucks. Looking down at some of the game lines here for the team totals. I'm going to take a look at Chicago White Sox. Their team totals at 3.5, which will be an absolute full game sweat. If I had to do anything in that game, I would probably be leaning towards the White Sox team total over 3.5. Again, that's a full game sweat. Those guys are professional fucking strikeout artists and just very, very difficult to watch. So, again, I can't get behind them, but Guardians, White Sox, if anything, maybe White Sox team total over 3.5. They are 8-33 away versus the Guardians, who are the number 1 team at home. 75% winning. So if you're looking for a good stat, bet the Guardians at home, you're winning 75% of your games. Cardinals and Pirates, a game that I will be doing nothing with. We do like the Pirates in this game. As far as a betting standpoint here, what do we have for the numbers in that one? I think a lot of people like the Pirates. Pirates do not have a winning record at home, but they have the better pitcher. If anything, I'm going Pirates first 5. There's a 2-1 series lead by the Cardinals to start the year. But let me take a look at the numbers for the Pirates' first 5. I don't want anything to do with their bullpen. I like the Keller and Gibson matchup alone. First 5. You can get the Pirates at minus 130. I like the Pirates at minus 130. Dr. Cowboys, I will bless you with a meal. You just got to go out, get a job, and then once they pay you, you will get a meal. You're welcome, my brother. I just did you a favor. I got you endless meals. Just got to get a job and get paid to do so. But I do like the Pirates' first 5 here. I don't want anything to do with the Pirates' full game. Again, full back away game. I'm not a big Pirates or Cardinals bettor by any means. So if you guys are jumping on the Pirates or Cardinals game, I think it's just an absolute toss-up. I don't mind the under there as well, under 8.5. But I don't want anything to do with that game at all by any means. If anything, first 5 Pirates minus 130. Mets and Nationals, another stay away game. I just don't see why this game isn't ticked up to 160, 170. These Mets bats have been absolutely crazy. DJ Hurst is pitching today, and then who are they going to bring in? I'm not sure. I think this is one of those mandatory plays on the Mets. We have a couple of these games that come through often. Again, I do know the Mets are one of the top public plays of the day. I'm not too concerned about that. We did see an 11-cent line drop too, which I genuinely don't like to see. But I'm still okay with that. The Mets are an absolute mandatory play. Maybe Mets over 4.5. When's the last time the Mets didn't score 5 runs? Let's take a look at that. Because I know that they have just been fucking rolling. And yesterday, they probably shouldn't have, right? Mets scored 9 runs, shouldn't have, but they did. They scored 5 against the Astros, 6 against the Astros, 7, 12, 9, 5, 1, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 8-1 their last 9 games, over 4.5 runs. This team is figuring out ways to score, man. Mets team total over 4.5. Mets Nationals over 9.5. I kind of like maybe all of that. Need a good over for today. I mean, I don't know how you don't take the Mets team total over. 8-1 their last 9. DJ Hurst is on the mound. He's really, really bad. 21 innings pitched, 25 hits, 7 walks, 5 home runs. I'm probably gonna be maybe even looking to throw that up on the card. Braves minus 1.5. We're going to get there. We're going straight down to slate. And if you guys are new on TikTok, the whole live stream is up on YouTube. And if you want to rewind it, we're halfway down the card right now. You guys are more than welcome to go subscribe to the YouTube channel and rewind and add. And if you guys aren't following on TikTok, 9 a.m. gang, baby. Live 9 a.m. every single day. I appreciate all the new followers. But keep your comments coming, man. Reds and Yankees. Let's take a look what you guys like. What do you guys like today? Reds and Yankees. What do y'all like today? We have a 6-unit top play of the day. And if you're not on fucking board, the chain is chewing, baby. I appreciate it. My fast is almost done, baby. I'm going to fucking smoke down some food today. Shard hole. That's very interesting. All right, Reds and Yankees. Someone says the over, huh? I think there's massive trends for the Yankees game to go over today, right? 85% of the bets, but they've been at 8.5. The only downfall is you're going to have to hope that the Reds will do what the Yankees opponents have been doing. Blue Jays, Yankees, that was one of my only losses lately. Under 8.5. It hit at 9 runs their last one. But the Yankees are currently now since the Orioles series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They are now 10-1. Fuck, you could go 10-2, 11-2, 12-2, 13-2 over 8.5 runs. So the Yankees are on a 13-2 over 8.5. What lineup is coming in for the Yankees today? I really don't know, man. I think they get some players back today for this series. Taking a look at the injury report here for the Yankees. Rizzo's on the 60 day, huh? Stanton is 10-day IL. I don't know. Is Stanton back? Does anybody know? Is Stanton back? I'm not too... I mean, he's good, you know. I don't know. But anyways, we have Gil on the mound. So if you're going over 8.5 here on this Yankees little run that they're on, again, Yankees 13-2 to the over, 8.5 runs. And they're also currently on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-0 run in general, over 8.5 runs. Do they get the golden 7? Do they get the golden 7? Thoughts? With Gil against Ashcraft. We all know Ashcraft was decent last year. This year it's been his walks. And I'll tell you what, you fucking put extra runners on the bags for the Yankees. That's a detriment to the score, baby. Reds team total under 3.5. My man David Tokorski, baby. I like that. Barrett says he's wailing it. I'm a big fan of numbers, man. I'm a big fan of numbers, and I'm a big fan of big trends. And this Yankees over trend is good. Do we dare fade it? Gil, 85 innings pitched, 51 hits. That's a fucking dog, man. 99 strikeouts. And you're going up a pathetic. You're going up against a pathetic Reds lineup. I think we have to go Yankees first 5. I think we have to go Yankees first 5. Which I think is a public bet. But I think that we find the public bet and we got to stick with it today. The Yankees are a must play today. I don't see any fucking way that we take that. I mean, what does bereavement mean? I got to look this up. What is Stevenson out for? What is Stevenson out for? Oh, fuck. He lost a loved one. Okay. Well, I hope Stevenson comes back. But that's a big hit for them. Friedel's out. I mean, they have some bats out, man. They have some bats out, dude. Do we just hammer the fucking Yankees first 5? I mean, it's an obvious play. First 5's obvious. But guess what? Sometimes obvious is the right fucking call. Yankees are minus 230. But we can go Yankees minus a half at minus 145. Sometimes the right call is simply the right fucking call. And I'll tell y'all right now, the Yankees first 5 looks fucking yummy to me. The Yankees first 5 looks yummy to me. So Gil has given up back-to-back games where Baltimore and the Mets, all right? Baltimore, obviously the number 1 road team, I believe. Baltimore is the number 1 road team. And against the Mets when they've been red hot. And, you know, Gil only gave up 4 hits against the Mets, by the way. I know he gave up 5 earned, but he only gave up 4 hits. He had 4 walks, which hurt him, and he had a home run. So he didn't help himself out. He had a bounce-back day, but he did not get banged up like, oh, 5 earned runs, smoked. 4 innings, 4 hits, I get it. But no, we are going to go crazy. We're not taking Yankees first 5 at minus 230. So either we're going Yankees first 5 minus 1.5, or we go Yankees first 5 minus 1. Can we get that? Yankees first 5, we can't get minus 1, but we could get minus 1.5 at plus 120. May lean towards that as well. I think this is going to be a dead game. I think the public's going to lose on the total, but we're going to win on the side here. Again, Yankees are 6-0 to the over, 13-2 to the over, 8.5 runs. So, Spendy, I seen that, baby. I got you, my man. I appreciate everyone that jumps on board as well. Thank you for all the new clients on the premium stuff. Appreciate that. All my best bets can be found on my plays for the day. If you guys don't know how to get that, TikTok, first link in the link tree, YouTube, y'all know the deal, baby. But I may be looking towards this one, and I may have to fire this one up. Mandatory play, just like the Mets kind of are, right? The Mets are 8-1, over 4.5 runs their last 9 games. These are big runs that some of these teams are on, man. And I get it, the Mets and the Yankees, big public favorites today, but I'm still riding with the Yankees today. There's no fucking way I'm not. I don't know who's pitching for the Yankees tomorrow, but we're going to move on from the Yankees. My favorite for today you can find on the card, but if we're just spitballing here, I love the Yankees, man. I really do. Gil's gonna take care of this lineup. It's a high strikeout lineup too. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I would say that the Reds are one of the biggest strikeout teams. So, yeah. We're going on to the Astros and Blue Jays game now, y'all. Astros and Blue Jays. What do y'all like in the Astros and Blue Jays? One more thing here. All right, Astros and Blue Jays. We got Spaghetti on the mound. I'm not a big fan of this guy, but guess what? Astros was our top play of the day yesterday with Hunter Brown on the mound. And guess what? Hunter Brown came through. He did his thing. I was going to go over 4.5 Ks as well. It did not look good, but his last couple innings, he did well, and he got there. But anyways, has Yankees Luis Gil hit a wall after a red-hot start? No, he only gave up 4 fucking hits yesterday, or last game. Blue Jays, you like the Blue Jays. What do we like here? Let me take a look here. I'm going to quiet down here. What do we like here, Houston or Jose Barrios? Now, I do want to talk about the Blue Jays here for a minute, okay? Outside of yesterday, remember, Hunter Brown, fucking awesome. He's been awesome. Can't say enough good things about him. Had a terrible start. What do we guys like? You guys like Houston or do you guys like the Blue Jays? And remember, the Blue Jays, they were going through a little bit here, right? With the Guardians, Red Sox, and Yankees, where they were losing, but they were fucking scoring runs, man. Right? They were scoring runs. They had a couple big losses to the Yankees. You know, they scored 5 runs and lost. They put up 9 runs. They put up 9 runs twice to the Yankees. They put up 9 to the Red Sox. They lost scoring 6 to the Red Sox. They lost scoring 5 to the Guardians. But they were in a massive drought where they couldn't score, and now they're scoring. You know, does that kind of come to light? They only had 1 run yesterday against Hunter Brown, but Hunter Brown's been unbelievable, man. Hunter Brown has been unbelievable. So I did not think he was going to get there on those 5 Ks, by the way. So you should be very, very happy. But they were terrible yesterday. They only had 4 hits overall. Hunter Brown did his thing. And, back to the shitty well they go. But do they have their better batters in? Yesterday they had, just an awkward lineup. They still have Kiermaier in, under 200. Pinch hitting him with under his batting average. I mean, this is just an absolute dead lineup. And if I'm not mistaken, they're like bottom 3 in home runs as well. They have 76 home runs. They just don't do a lot. Their batting average is at 235. So, I don't know. I think the right play is just to go right back on the Astros here. Again, Barrios is on the mound. He's definitely not a high strikeout guy by any means. Contact hitter. And this Astros team, number one in batting average. I think the play here is to just go right back to the Astros. They've been dealing, but then we have to deal with fucking spaghetti on the mound. This guy is fucking awful. He comes off his best game of the year, and it was against the Rockies. Before that, he went against the White Sox. Before that, Detroit. Before that, Giants. Before that, Cardinals. Just dreadful batting lineups. Can these actual Blue Jays kind of bounce back as the real Blue Jays and hit this guy? I think so, but I'm still rocking here. I like the Astros. I'm just gonna continue this Astros run, man. They've been on a hell of a run. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10-1 their last 11 games. We could get them at even money. Yeah. Astros at plus 100. No shot. No shot am I taking the Blue Jays right now. They're fucking awful. 235, can't hit home runs. I mean, they are just a dreadful, boring team to watch in general. Giants and Braves, game I'm pretty excited for. The only thing I'm going to say about this game is just be cognizant jumping on the Braves, man. Be very, very cognizant. They fucking fold when needed. I'm telling you right now, the Braves are the biggest letdown mother suckers of 2024. I want nothing to do with this game but the under. Under 8.5. We have the Braves are 50-29 to the under. I'll be leaning towards the under here. Lopez is on the mound. I know this Bird Strong's pitching for the Giants. I don't know what this guy's about, nor do I really want to back it at all. But Giants, Braves, under. Braves are phenomenal to the under. Tigers and Twins, complete stay away game. We have Scooball going back on the mound here. But good luck fading the Twins. The Twins are absolute deadly. But we've seen what Scooball is able to do. If anything here, Tigers first 5 on the money line. Who's that? Oh, the Braves. Yeah, man. The Braves are dreadful, dude. They will steal your coin and steal it again. If you guys don't mind, we're on TikTok. We got a couple games left to go through the slate. If you guys don't mind, keep tapping the screen. And as well, if there's still a plus, follow the page. If you guys are on YouTube, do me a favor, send a like my way and subscribe to the channel. We're going to look maybe at some of the WNBA games after this as well. I do know the Rockies and Brewers game should be electric today. Dallas Keuchel comes back here today from Milwaukee. I know he only had one game, but it just didn't pan out well. I don't know how old he is. He's 36. I mean, it's time to hang it up, man. He's older than me. I like the Rockies again. I liked the Rockies yesterday. I like the Rockies again. This probably may even touch my card. But I'll tell you right now, Dallas Keuchel should not be pitching. Maybe fire up that total at 11. We had the Rockies yesterday. Let's take a look at their team total here. 36-year-old Dallas Keuchel. Holy fuck, man. Go home. Rockies team total is at 4.5. You better fucking believe it, baby. You better believe it. Now, that doesn't give up anything for Feltner, okay? That doesn't give up anything here for Feltner. I appreciate the new follows. And if there's still a plus button, follow. That doesn't give anything up for Ryan Feltner, okay? He comes off an absolute blessing of a game. Blessing of a game against the Astros. He only had 2 strikeouts. There's a ton of hits. Just didn't find the open gaps. All right? Brewers, I still think they're first. Don't really care on that anyways. But prior to that, his last 3 Colorado starts, right? He got the win against the Dodgers, but he gave up 6 earned runs. Up against the Pirates, he gave up 4 earned runs. And against the Reds, he gave up 8 earned runs. There was his last 3 games at Coors. So I don't know. I think maybe we're just going to have to rock the over, or maybe even hit heavy on that Brewers team total over 5.5. Regardless, the over has got to be at play here. No fucking doubt about it. It's at Coors. There's nothing. DraftKings has it at 11. I still like it. Keuchel's awful. Feltner's fucking absolute disaster. Again, coming off his best outing against the Houston Astros, but there was a lot of potential in that game. The Astros just didn't find the open gap. So you got half unit on Cardinals, Pirates, Nerfy, Astros money line. Says Tyler E. I kind of like that. Over on YouTube, Tyler E. I kind of like that. But again, if we're backing anything in this Rockies and Brewers game, I don't give a fuck what it is. Over on anything you like. And I do lean on the Rockies on the money line. Yeah, again. Rays and Royals, I believe that's on the premium card. Padres and Rangers, that is also, I believe, on the premium card. Phillies and Cubs. I'll talk about the side, okay? I do like the Cubs in this one. I think the Cubs is the right play here. First of all, you get the home field advantage. But it's just this lineup for the Phillies is bad, man. This lineup for the Phillies is bad. We have a difficult start to the lineup, maybe. Stott. I don't even know the order we're going in, but we're still having Merrifield come in. Sosa, he needs to pick it up. Pache's coming in these games. We're putting in the worst of our catching. It's just awful lineup. Just Castellanos doing what he shouldn't be doing, striking out with runners on first and third with no outs or one outs. It's really, really tough watching this Phillies team right now as a Phillies fan. Merrifield came up last game in the bottom of the eighth. A lot of people had them in that final game against the Marlins there at -1.5. We had just the over in that game as a huge play, but Merrifield strike out. It's just that's the nature of it right now. There's not a lot of big hits coming when needed, and all of our good bats are on the bench, unfortunately. But I want to take a look into the injury report and see if we're getting anybody back today. But as far as the side goes, I think the right play is on the Cubs. Is Schwarber back yet? Any news? Dude, Merrifield is a walking out. Is there any news on the updated injury report for Schwarber? I know Harper's probably still out. July 9th. Okay. Dahl has been coming in. He's not too bad. But again, not very powerful guy. If they keep Marchand in as catcher, that's big for them. But, Clemens and Sosa. I just don't know how Merrifield sees Merrifield's last game. Struck out, walked, struck out. This dude is the fucking definition of poverty. And he's like 35 years old. He's just got to go home. Go home. But yeah, I like the Cubbies in this one. We do have a big play in this game, though, as well. Cubs, if anything, I cannot back my Phillies in this one, unfortunately. I love the Phillies to death, but I just can't back them. I can't back them. And again, dude, Mateo, listen, I'm going to give you more than $8, buddy. I'm going to give you an idea that if you just go get a job, you'll be able to make money. You're welcome. Keep tapping the screen on TikTok. I appreciate all the new followers today. We've held well over 100 followers the entire live stream. If there's a plus button there, if you guys don't mind, still hit the follow button. If you guys are on YouTube, do me a favor and follow over there. Subscribing is free on YouTube. But yeah, Orioles and Mariners, I do think we're on this game. But I like the Nerfy, and I do like the under in the game. And as far as the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, The biggest public play of the day is on the over. May throw a unit on the under just to fade the public for the biggest public fade of the day. But again, you're going up against Nelson and Miller. Holy fuck. I mean, these guys are fucking awful. The Dodgers have to be a play today. Diamondbacks, plus they have a little bit of revenge. The Dodgers do. Miller's bad, but Nelson's awful. Like, I know Bobby Miller's bad, but Nelson's fucking awful. 68 inning pitch, 89 hits, 18 walks. I mean, he's bad, man. Bad. Mateo, you should be getting job applications, not on my live stream. What is the Dodgers team total over? Houston, Detroit, money line. What do you think about that? I like that. Too little doggish. Yeah, that's probably good money, eh? That's probably good plus money, Rebos. I would assume so. Mateo, go get a job application. You need $8 and go follow a new channel. Look at your fucking picture. And you're blocked. We talked about the Reds and Yankees game. We definitely like them, but that's the full card, y'all. I do want to touch on WNBA for the day. What's Rick Ross saying? I do want to touch on a little bit of WNBA. I do know our girl is playing today. The Fever play today. And they are plus 13.5. That's too low. They need to be more than that. Aces are going to smoke them today. All right, before I move on into the WNBA today, y'all, I just want to get everyone's favorite play of the day. I want to kind of just see where everyone's locking in for today, and then I'm going to do three team parlay of teams over 2.5 runs, and that's going to be our only parlay of the day. So if you guys don't mind, if you guys aren't busy, TikTok, we got 110 people in here. YouTube, we got a couple people in here. Drop your favorite play of the day in. I don't care if it's the side, total on something. Just let me see. You know, we went through the whole card today, minus a couple of my games that are on my card. Let me take a look, man. Dodgers and Yankees -1, okay? I could fucking stand right behind that. I like it. Public, but I don't care. It's still the right play. The wrong play is definitely on the Reds today. There's no way. Pits and Cards under. I like that. Cardinals money line. Guardians money line. Okay. It's heavy juice, but I still kind of like it. Frankie P. Red Sox money line. I'm just afraid of the Guardians and the Red Sox today, man. I don't know why. I'm afraid of them today, bro. Yankees first 5 -0.5. I like that. Levi. Mets. Okay. Okay, what else? We got 100 people. What else y'all like? Come on, baby. Astros money line. I love that. Guardians game over. I don't mind that. You have a little bit of a weird line here. Plus you have 2 semi-bat. I don't know. I don't like that, though, because Flexen's been pitching all right. Aces first half. I like that. I like the Aces in general. I'll be laying the 13.5. Brewers overruns. Love that. Tigers money line. Love it. I like Tigers first 5, though. San Diego over 7.5. Hate it. Fever and Aces under? Really? Why under? I mean, you've the Fever's disaster fucking playing defense. Rockies Dodgers team total over. I love that. What's that in a parlay, by the way? Over on YouTube, what do you guys like? But yeah, I kind of like where all you guys are at today. But what I want to do before we end the stream, I want to go 3 teams. So y'all just shout out 3 teams. We're going to go over 2.5 runs only. 3 teams that we need over 2.5 runs. And I'm going to fire them up in a parlay. Deepak, baby. What up, my dude? Braves run line. I seen that. My bad. Tigers and Twins over. Wow, that's an interesting one. 174 is a lot for WNBA, but I mean, you have some really fucking bad women that play this sport. I mean, high school boys basketball at the age of 15 is funner than watching the WNBA. So, this shit's awful to watch, man. They're fucking dreadful. There's a reason why they don't have private airplanes. All right, Mike is one of my long-term supporters right there, baby. I'm going to go with Mike. We're going Guardians as our first one. And let me pull it up. We're going 3 teams over 2.5 runs coming from all of you, okay? And if you guys don't mind, keep spamming it. I'll take a look at it. Guardians, White Sox. We're going with the Guardians as the first team because our boy Mike put it in there. That's our dog. Guardians team total over 2.5 runs. It's at -700, but hey, we're getting 2 more in there. We're going to bring it down. We're going to bring it down. All right, everyone, as soon as I look back up, says Dodgers. I'll go over to the Dodgers. With this total that did just hit 9, by the way. This total did hit 9, by the way. And let me guess, I'm going to see the Yankees for the next one. All right, I'm going to erase it right here. One more team. We're going over 2.5 runs. Let me see it right now. The first team I see 4 of. I'm seeing Mets. We need 3 runs. Mets, Yankees, Mets, Milwaukee, Orioles. Oh, that's an interesting one. Mets it is. Mets it is. And I like that. What do we have for the numbers? 8-1 the last 9 games, over 4.5 runs for the Mets. So I don't mind that at all. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we're working with here. Mets over. That's at -152. Holy fuck, fellas. We're going to roll with that, though. I'm not adding anybody else. Guardians, Mets, Dodgers. For a 3-team parlay, we're looking at -152 still. Hey, I'm not erasing it. It's what we came up with for the day, and I'm not going to change it. So -152, super high juice. It is what it is. I see Ben Armstead over there said Cardinals. I don't mind that as well. But we're locked in on that. A little bit of WNBA action, and we are out of here. Again, if you guys are new and there's still a plus button, subscribe to the TikTok. It's free to do. Also, if you're on YouTube, it's free to subscribe there as well. If you are on TikTok, we're live every day at 9 a.m. And if you guys don't know, over on my YouTube channel, you can rewatch the entire live stream. So make sure you guys follow on both pages. I do want to touch a little bit on WNBA. We've been absolutely fucking dialed over there. Liberty and the Lynx go today. That's a fucking doozy. But I do like the Liberty in this game. I will be off this game completely. I'll be maybe leaning towards the under. But the Liberty -6.5. I love that today at home. Rebos, what up, baby? Connecticut Sun, okay. Ben, Big Ben. I still seen you, bro. I seen you, bro. The Sky and the Dream, I love the under in this one. I already know. I don't know the number, though, but I do know that there's talks that we're going to be on the under. I have to do something on TikTok here. I have to, what the fuck is that? There's like a verification. Interesting. It's been a while since I've been around an hour on TikTok. But I do like the under and the Sky and the Dream, 2 just dreadful teams. I like the over and I like the Aces. Let me take a look at the Aces team total. I bet you it's something fucking wild. Wow, 95.5. Ain't that some shh? 95.5 for the Aces today against the Fever. That's fucking nuts. That's how bad the Fever's defense is, y'all. 95.5. I say we fucking roll the dice, man. When's the last time they scored 96 points? It's been like a couple games, but I mean, oh man, that's tough. 96 points? Holy fuck. Dude, need 96 points for the Aces today. Wow. Mystics and Sparks today. I'd probably go right back to the under in that one as well. 2 dog shit teams. Last game they played was 138. I was on the under in that game, I believe. We're at 162. Definitely a stay away game. If anything, so far, my favorite play of the day is going to be the Aces minus the heavy number and the over 176. I I probably can't even back that over. I may have to even look at the Aces under 95.5 points. It's just, I know the Fever is really bad at defense, but that you need to score 96 points. That's a lot for women. But hey, before we head out, if you guys are not following all my best bets on TikTok, first link in the link tree, y'all know the deal. Hit that plus button. We go live every day at 9 a.m. A little 1 hour session. We talked about some big key trend runs here, just like the Yankees today. 6-0 to the over 8.5 runs, 13-2 over 8.5. We talked about the public plays of the day. We really love the Red Sox nerfy, Padres nerfy. A lot of good bets that I think are just, as far as a number standpoint, Mets team total 8-1 to the over there as well. Just some great insight other than just saying, hey, I like the Dodgers to beat the Diamondbacks. Obviously, a lot of people do that on TikTok, and I don't shame them for that. But we looked at the weather today, broke down the best home team today. The Guardians go today, but I don't like that line. I think it's too soft. Very interesting stuff here. If you guys don't mind, hit the like button. If you guys follow, again, we were on the Rockies yesterday. I want to go back on the Rockies today again, I think. Head on over to YouTube. Follow me on YouTube as well. And if you guys are not following me for all my stuff, make sure you do.